What's up guys, welcome back to TheHexTech.com. Today I will be demonstrating how to get up and running using Python. First things first, you want to open up your internet browser. We're going to go ahead and type in Python. The site we are looking for is www.python.org. You can go ahead and click it. And your site should look pretty much similar to this. So right off the bat we see downloads. I'm going to click on Windows. And at the top, you'll see right here it says latest Python 3 release, Python 3.8. Go ahead and click that, and then you scroll all the way to the bottom to the Files section. And the one I am interested in is this one right here. You want to make sure you get the executable installer. Go ahead and click it. Wait for it to load, and I'm going to go ahead and click it again. Now you're going to see this right here, install Python 3.8 64-bit, and then you can click install now and go ahead and hit yes. And then while this is running, while it's installing and whatnot, I did want to show you guys a few very helpful tools. So if you notice, when you're looking at the website right here, you see all these different tabs right here. There's a lot of helpful stuff on the website, and I'd really encourage you guys to check it out. But the thing that I really want to show you guys is if you look at documentation and you go to beginner's guide, you have all this stuff right here. So right at the top, right off the bat, you see read beginner's guide / overview for a short explanation of what Python is. So I'm going to go ahead and open that. Basically, it explains some of Python's notable features, some programming language features of Python R, a lot of good stuff right there. But even better than that, if you go down even more, it says learning Python. So it says next, read a tutorial and try some simple experiments with your new Python interpreter. So go ahead and open that one, check that one out. It has all this all this good stuff in here. So like interactive courses. So let's go ahead and read some of these. So like the very first one, Check.io is a gamified website containing programming tasks that can be solved in Python 3. So basically, these are all sources that you can actually take your Python experience and you can go on and, actually kind of mess around with it to try and actually use it in like a real life situation. Now if we go back to the Python page, another really good thing you can do is if you go to community and go over here to forums, and then you can hit Python forum for English or German if you're German. I'm going to click English. And then you have Python coding general, forum and off topic. But the one that I really want to show you on this one is, again, tutorials. So if you see right here, tutorial requests and submissions, Python installation execution, fundamentals, all this good stuff right here. I understand completely, if you guys like videos, I personally like videos as well, but if you do want to be a successful programmer, you will have to get used to reading. You're going to be doing a lot of reading if you want to be successful in the coding field. But for example, if we click on the first form right here, it's for loops. And it basically gives you a detailed explanation of how to use a for loop. Alright, we're going to check on our installation. It says setup was successful. Special thanks to Mark Hammond. Without those years of freely shared Windows expertise, Python for Windows would still be Python for DOS. So then, right here, if you see, it says new to Python. Start with the online tutorial and documentation. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, show you guys what this is. It's basically just, more sources, more resources for you to learn. And then, oops. Click the right thing here. Oh. Anyway, documentation. So this is good right here. The Python 3.8 documentation. It'll tell you what's new in Python, installing Python modules, using the Python package index. A lot of good stuff on here. So when you have some free time, dive into the website. Go through it, see what you can find. It's going to be very helpful to you. Now if you go back to your Python 3.8 setup, you should see that it says setup was successful. It's going to give you this little thing right here, disable path length limit. You want to go ahead and click that. Go ahead and hit yes. And then we can go ahead and close this out. Now that we have successfully downloaded and installed Python, we need to open it and verify that it is working properly. Go ahead and hit start, and under your recently added you should see something saying IDLE Python 3.8 64-bit. IDLE is short for Integrated Development and Learning Environment. As you can see, the Python 3.8 shell opens up. So we're going to do a quick thing to make sure this is working properly. We're going to type print in all lowercase, open parenthesis, single quotation mark, TheHexTech. Close your quotation marks, close your parentheses, and then hit enter. And as you can see, it prints TheHexTech. One more thing we're going to do is hit file, new file, and as you can see, this shell opens up, and we're going to type a very simple program. Don't worry if you're not 100% sure on what's going on. I will be explaining all of this in future tutorials. So we are going to type in x space equals space 11, enter, and we're going to type a simple if-else statement. So we're going to start with if x is greater than 10, semicolon, enter, print, open parenthesis, open quotation mark, TheHexTech. Make sure you close everything up. We're going to hit enter again. Make sure you hit backspace. Then we're going to do an else statement, which in this case for Python it would be elif, and then we're going to do a space. If x is less than 10, semicolon, enter, you're going to print YouTube. And you want to make sure that all of your syntax is exactly how I have it. You want to make sure print is all lowercase, elif is all lowercase, if is lowercase. I'm going to show you real quick. Say I were to put a capital P right here. As you can see, it goes from this nice little purple to black. And that basically means that Python does not recognize that as a command. So if you have exactly what I have right here, go ahead and hit file, save. I'm going to save it as first program to my desktop. And I'm going to go up here and hit run module. And as you can see, it prints out TheHexTech. Now, just to make sure that what we typed in is actually working properly, I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to go and change it. I'm going to assign the value of 9 to x, file, save, run module, and as you can see, now x is less than 10, so it prints YouTube. So Python is indeed working properly, but before I do end this video, I just want to thoroughly explain this little program right here. So basically, we are assigning the value of x to the variable, or we're assigning the value of 9 to the variable x, and then we are saying if the value of x is greater than 10, print TheHexTech. And we're saying if this is not true, then you need to revert to this. So we're saying if x is greater than 10, print this, but if it's not greater than 10, print this. Thank you all for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe.